Then I have a little golden book classic which I found at again book sales, and this is my first counting book. So these books I found, they are hardbound, but their binding is not very good. uh, the paper tends to peel from here, and then the papers start becoming loose, so I have them taped with cellophane tape to hold them together. Anyways, the artwork is lovely, it's gorgeous, and we really like flipping through this and reading and talking about it, and it's really a good book for counting. So it's very cute. Then there's quite a few books in this series, but I have just 4 of them. And this is Wonders of Nature. So here we can talk all about nature, plants and trees and flowers, fruits, seeds, animals, surroundings, everything. The artwork is gorgeous and it gives you a lot to talk about. This is my personal favorite, Baby Listens, and it's about all the different kinds of sounds your baby can listen to and your baby can make at home. And I think it's really nice because again your child can relate to these sounds because these are everyday sounds. Your child probably lives through these situations every day, and they are very common sounds around, and it's good for them to understand what it's about and what makes it. This is a really good book, and this is a series of 3. This book has 3 stories: The Jolly Barnyard, A Name for Kitty, and A Day on the Farm. My son is not very fond of these stories as of now, but I have been trying to get him to sit through one story at least. So that's why this is there in my reading pile. Let's see what's next. Then I have these books from the series Amazing Machines, and they actually came in a box set, but my kiddo broke it apart, so it's just lying in my reading basket now. So this is all about how you travel through an airplane, and about how the things work at an airport and how you sit and buckle in and stuff like that. And the last page talks about the different parts of the airplane. So we have amazing airplanes, flashing fire engines, traffic trains, tremendous tractors, and roaring rockets. And you have quite a few in this series as well, I think. But the box set that I got had only 5 books, and these are the 5 that I have. And these are really nice for like flipping through and reading through and discussing. We generally do this before traveling somewhere, or when we are talking about vehicles or playing with his vehicle toys or something such. Then the last time I went to a bookstore, I found Let's Talk About Visiting a Friend, Restroom Etiquette, and I thought this would be a good way to introduce him to some etiquettes. And the pictures are not very self-explanatory. It's more about conversation between the kids and the parent, and there's a lot of talking and explaining that you need to do. So while it might not suit younger toddlers, but you could always use them for older toddlers and younger children. And children above the age of 4 and 5 should understand this really well. I think it would be easy for them to understand, but young toddlers might find it a bit tough, and they might find it confusing what's all this about. But I still think it's a good book, a good way to introduce these things to your child. Then I have a few fairy tales in the from the 5 minutes fairy tales series, and these are read aloud books. This is The Ugly Duckling. So again, the binding is not very great, but the artwork is really nice, and my son actually sits through the entire story while reading this, so that's a big plus. So very cute artwork and not much of text, so definitely good for a quick read. Goldilocks is always a favorite, and these are some of his favorite titles. And this one we personally like to act it out and play and say the dialogues and stuff like that. So these are really good books to have, and if you notice, they are pretty thin, so these can be really great to carry with you while traveling, or just put them in your diaper bag or in your toddler's bag or something. So something you can just pull out of the bag and it's not heavy at all. So it would be a good way to engage them while traveling. Then this one is from Usborne, Farmyard Tales, and this is about a tractor in trouble and how these kids go to help that tractor and why the tractor is stuck in snow. My son cannot fathom the concept of snow as of now, because we've never been in a snowfall area, but hopefully he'll understand when he's a bit older. So let's look at what's next. Then some other books that I have are Hoppity Escape, Little Chick. This is just a little story about this little chick that keeps jumping everywhere and becoming dirty and stuff like that. It's a fun read. And this is my favorite, A Kiss Like This. And it's a book between a dad and a baby. So I think this can be really great as a Father's Day gift or something of the sort. Something that, your child's father can really enjoy, spending some quality time with your child and reading this book and feeling your child with kisses on the tummy and nose and all over. Really great for younger babies, toddlers, children, everyone. Then we have Charlie's Colors, and this is all about different kinds of colors. So that's a really nice book. Then this is all about body poems, using body parts and acting out the poem. So I really like this, and my kiddo doesn't enjoy them as much right now, but I think he will when he grows a bit older and starts understanding, the fun in rhymes. Then we have action words, and we just discuss about these things and we try to act it out. So I'm trying to teach him what action words are, and he tries to identify what these kids are doing. And then this is Have You Seen the Crocodile? It's a cute little story with really cute, lovely artwork, and the crocodile is right here, but the bird cannot see that, and it's searching for the crocodile, and with each page that you flip over, you see more and more of the crocodile's body being revealed. So it's a really cute story. Then I have the All Better board book, where these animals fall down and they get hurt, and then you just pick up the relevant sticker and you clean it, kiss the boo-boo, and put a band-aid on it. So that's what this entire book is about, and these stickers are reusable. It was a gift from a family friend, and my kiddo has loved this book ever since. So this is a really wonderful book to have in your collection. Then these are picture numbers. Since we are trying to learn how to count, this is a really, really good book about counting, because the pictures are so adorable and beautiful. I'll try to find the link for this book, and if I do find it, I'll list it below. I found this at a book sale again, where they sold books by the kilo, and I got them at a real steal. So I don't have the online links, but I'll try to search for them. And this is again mommy and daddy and animals, all about animals. So you can also do some counting and some pictures, trying to identify the colors and all that. So these are again good books. Then I have a couple of books here to introduce deities and the concept of gods and who does what and everything. And this is a book with cute illustrations from I'll list the link below, and it tells about their stories in short, but we don't read through the stories as of now. We just try to identify the characters, who they are and what they do, basically. So my kiddo is just learning to recite their names as of now. So this is one book in our collection. Then this is all about going to the temple at Tirupati, and because we have been there, and it's all about how a mom is taking her kiddos there, and there's this long narrative, but there's also really cute pictures. And so my kiddo and I like to talk about the pictures, and we try to discuss what is what and everything. So these might not be suitable for younger babies, younger toddlers, but definitely ages 5 and up, children should be able to really understand what's going on in this book. Then this is all about a story from Ganesha, and it's a story that most of us really know well. Like we've grown up knowing the story, hearing it from our parents and grandparents and all, but this is imagined in a new way, and it's illustrated in a very, very pretty way. But I really hate that the binding is so bad that we haven't read this book as much, and it still tries to like come apart at the seams. So that's the sad part, but the artwork is simply brilliant and the story is very cute. Then this is all about Diwali, and it's what we do at the Diwali, and the pictures are pretty self-explanatory, and I think it's really good to teach our children about the main festival that we celebrate in a year and why it is celebrated and all that. So this is again a good book, and I am trying my kiddo to get him to read this and enjoy this. Then this is again a picture storybook where your child goes to a particular space, and then you try to identify and teach your child what is what and everything like that. So we have different topics like at the market, at the toy shop, at the fair, at the station, at the airport, and at the mall. And there's quite a few others as well, but these are the topics that I have. And I really like the fact that you see the entire picture here, and this side you have just individual pictures, and your child can identify what it is. So this is really suitable for younger toddlers, basically for toddlers. Older children might find it a bit boring. It says toddlers anyway. Then these are some of the books that I got with his activity kits that I ordered online. So it's related to that, but then they have these nice illustrations, and they're really cute to read. How you eat, the sounds you make. So this is all about eating. This is from Etiquette, a watery day, all about rains. Then this is the kids going underwater, going into the sea, and what they see there and all that. So it's a pretty good book. And this is the kids are trying to make soup. And then you also have some flap kind of things that look like something else, and so on, like the refrigerator and what's there. So these are good for reading as well. This is from Magic Crate. And then lastly, I also have another book. This was a Make in India project, so I just purchased it online. So this is again the story of Diwali, and it's got this nice big text and cute illustrations, and basically something you can just read to your child and talk to your child about. So you can do this along with the other book about Diwali. Then this is a story about storm in the garden, about how this little snail gets stuck and what the other insects do and all that. So lovely illustrations. I'll try to list the link below. And that's it. This is the book that I am reading currently. So So thanks for sitting through my very long video. Thanks for watching. I hope you found it helpful, and I'll try to list out all the books that I've mentioned here in the description box below. So stay tuned for more videos, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.